Trying to get away, but it's a long ride back to them. Talks, walks, takes all the bricks. I'm trying to get it all back, but the grip's so tight on me. So tight on me. Tight on me. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me right now. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Pirates and the Players. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Pirates, the right fielder, Ichiro
First
Suzuki.
pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So striding in, Joe Morgan. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Struck him out. So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. This is flared out towards second. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Into the box now, Ralph Kiner looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping up now, George Brett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes. He chases out of the zone for strike 3. Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ollie Jankowski. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Towards second. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. And their runners at the corners now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And it's fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Morgan ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Striding in, Jason Giambi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Jason.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Yang. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they swing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Gwynn.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Gwynn is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. High set by Kershaw, now the pitch. Throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Gwynn, base runner at first with 1 out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ralph Kiner becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, Ichiro
Arenado trying to get there. In the air, down the line in left. Kiner will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kiner will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he misses there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kiner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready now, Ollie Jankowski. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready for another chance. Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Count is 1-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Arenado on third. Jankowski on at second with 2 down. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's the cleanup hitter. Duke Snider comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Devo, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Count even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Bench. And he makes the throw to first. Ripken is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 5.
In now, George Brett. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Alomar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Roberto.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. It was a walk in his last trip. He chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
No outfielder.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Suzuki is there, and that's the 3rd out. So digging in now, Jason Giambi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now back.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Big Daddy Yang goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Clayton Kershaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. another 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the count. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas.
For Pittsburgh, the first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Thomas.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki moves over, 1 away. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Suzuki ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, Ollie Jankowski. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is digging in. Ichiro Suzuki. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Flying toward right center. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Joe Morgan. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1-0 the count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. The tag, and he is out on to first. But good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The center fielder.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counter, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Into the box, Johnny Bench. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Another one sent foul. McCutchen aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Brett has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out with the man at first. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Kershaw comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Henderson waits on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Full count, 3-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now at the plate, George Brett. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Giambi. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas. And digging in, Tony Gwynn. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Now batting, Ralph Kiner, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Line towards center field. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Kiner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, but foul. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fingers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Suzuki will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Taken in by Brett. One there. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Big Daddy Yang. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Big Daddy
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
now batting. The pitcher, Wally Fingers.
Ty Cobb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, number 0.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He singled his last time up on a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your
Here now is
opposition
our final line
absolutely no
score.
chance.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever